Alright, NA from a future timeline. It fights with guns to protect the future that gave shape to it. Oh my god, you think these are us from the future as weird ghost things? Got a gun guy, a physical guy. Was the other one a sword guy? The other one was a sword guy. You're fighting us from the future. Probably should heal, but we got a stagger ready. True strike. This is on PlayStation 4, not PlayStation 3, Lord Grimstone. Yep, seeing more scenes from the future.
We did it! Right. That's it!
Go with a Cura on everybody.
Okay. No more games. It's over.
See ya.
Dolphin Fury? Actually, first. Triangle, now Dolphin Fury. Oh god, Harbinger has less than 0 health. He's already dead, you monsters! That's the scene he needs to remember. Gotta change that one. How am I supposed to hit something so far away? Oh, I got real close. Ah, my eyeballs. Everything's been restored. Guess the fight's over. Surely there's nothing else. No, I know. I'm just not gonna tell you.
I'm waiting, Cloud.
Surely there's no one iconic left to fight.
What the hell is this?
This is...
Gotta get a good One Wing Angel remix.
Sephiroth.
He's throwing all of Shinra's building at us. Man, how'd they work the end of Advent Children into this game? There are 2 Kingdom Hearts final bosses where someone just throws buildings at you. Oh, that's the good music I wanted.
Let's finish this.
Fate is not to be taken lightly, Cloud.
Shut up!
You don't know anything about fate.
Shit.
No, Aerith has assess. I can't assess Sephiroth.
Come, Cloud. You're done.
I'll be fine. All right.
Shit.
The planet will claim you. Have we forgotten already?
Try me.
Enjoy it.
What are you doing there?
Get ready.
Beg for
For forgiveness? Fuck you.
Let's try that again. Steady. No holding shit. Let's do it.
frightening.
Here it comes.
Yeah, I thought that would go up before I could get a chance on this.
Get ready. Try this. You're mine.
Hey, I was in the screen. Uh-oh. He has a bunch of pavement. Catch, son.
Did you miss
There we go. Do I frighten you? Thanks ever, Cullen.
It's tough.
What am I?
Yeah?
Say what I am.
Screw him.
Oh, screw him. There she is.
I'll take care of him. Get ready.
I like that it's Aerith that joins first. I just want to assess him. Leave me alone.
Why don't you lead the way? Let's start with it.
Unable to read. He's resistant to all magic.
Need a breather.
So it's my turn?
No more.
You know what? Just on... No, we should do it, everybody.
You can do it! Stop it!
Aerith? There it is.
Going all out.
But we should finish,
Here goes! Ha! One more shot!
I want... Lustrous Ward on Cloud.
Why don't you lead the way? Stay back!
Here we go.
I'll take care of him.
Oh,
That really sunk.
regen on everybody. Switch to Cloud.
No big deal.
Now we're on health. A little bit low.
Get ready. Never again. It's on you.
So it's my turn? That'll do!
Ooh, don't like that.
All the time.
I'll show you what I can do. Why don't you lead the way?
Let's finish this.
Come on, I want to use my limit break on him.
Let's dance, asshole.
And catch! This one's for you!
Now's our chance.
I can help too.
I got you.
There, I can't do damage to him with that. Oh yeah, no, you're 100% right. It's continuity ghosts. It straight up says they are from the future to maintain the timeline. Like, word for word. No guesswork. That's what it is.
Tifa!
Did you get Tifa for this
What I
part?
miss?
Let's go.
Oh yeah, it's a great remake of the song.
Enjoy it.
Guess Barrett will show up less.
Here we go. Try me. Gotcha.
I got this.
I'm waiting.
Good luck. I'm coming!
Taking over. Don't overdo it.
You're up!
For me.
What am I fleeting
It's your
familiar?
turn.
I got it.
What do you think of this trick?
Get on you.
I'm coming!
Taking over.
Alright. Carbuncle!
Do your thing.
He is the one-winged angel.
Keep it together.
I got it.
Oh, Aerith, that's what we want right now. Still have regen going on a few
You
people.
lead the way. No need to panic.
No more games.
Here goes. You!
Beg for forgiveness.
No, I don't want to. Oh, we need two.
One more shot!
Come on. Fill the bar! ETP
You
gauge.
can do it! Come on!
Cloud, help me out, buddy. Whoa, 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 why can't I use summon ability? Oh, Emerald Light's happening. That's why. Oh, this is such a good remix of it.
I'm coming! It's your turn.
My turn. All right.
All set. Come on, you're up. Here goes. That's it.
What are you gonna focus on, huh? Keep on switching who's in control.
Needs more mounts. You've got this.
Let's do this.
I won't let you down. There.
Storm's coming.
I got
Beg
it.
for forgiveness.
This one's for you. Hang in there.
Keep everyone nice and safe.
My
cabbages! This version's gonna be in the Distant Worlds concert, you think? Probably. Oh, not Tifa.
I should probably heal up first.
Give me a regen on everybody.
I got
Oh, I don't like that. Back to Earth.
One more shot. Bring it.
Yeah, this is a Kiraga situation.
Tagging out.
Don't overdo it.
I got
It's
it.
over.
Gotcha. Bingo. Watch yourself. I'll show you what
Aerith, you need a bar.
Stop it! You've got this.
Ow. He is weak to
Hang
ice.
back.
I need to heal everyone in that
It's on
moment.
you.
And the only person with ice is Aerith. And she's our heal everybody person.
You will know pain.
Yeah, nope, that interrupted that pretty hard. And there she goes. Raise, Aerith.
Keep it together.
Ride for me.
Be careful.
There it is. Mega Potion, back
I'll
to
take care
Aerith.
of him. Get him!
Take
Oh
it
no,
over.
he's in ice now.
Let's do that.
Which means Tifa.
Okay, let's go. I'll show you what. Come on! Let's make it hot!
Give me regions still active on 2 of us. At least on Aerith then.
That's it! We gotta give it our all!
Alright, he's in between.
This one's for you!
Beg for forgiveness.
Beg for forgiveness.
There!
His brother was released from the hospital earlier today, but I haven't heard from Jimmy in 2 days. I'm friends with the brother on Facebook, so I saw that he's out of the hospital.
Go on!
Jimmy has disappeared. No idea what's going on with him.
Come on! There! Bring it!
Might as well refresh regen on everybody. He's in the air, might as well try arrow.
Go on!
Well, he was there for part of it.
Shall I give you despair?
No, I have enough. There he is.
Welcome back. We can do this. We can. We can change it. Make it right.
Change the plot. I think the most anime thing that could possibly happen here is Barrett shoots a stream of bullets and we run along the stream of bullets. But I think we're just going to use floating concrete. How well timed with the music. This is from the end of the game.
Careful now. That which lies ahead does not yet exist.
How enigmatic.
Our world will become a part of it one day, but I will not end. Nor will I have you end.
This is...
The edge of creation. Cloud, lend me your strength. Let us defy destiny.
Man, everyone's here to change destiny.
Never.
That's true, everyone would want to change it. Lots of things you want to change.
Not yet.
Oh no, Sephiroth's definitely here for the for the destination.
"7 seconds till the end. Time enough for you, perhaps.
Majestic!
But what will you do with it? Let's see."
And then he abandoned him in space. Oh my god, Rufus, your pants are so good. Sir, you're the president of the company.
Mr. President. That's right.
Those pants are amazing, yes. What's important is that Palmer has turned into the clown from Spawn. Today's been a good day for Hojo. Okay, this is very interesting right here. There's some other stuff it might be changing.
Wait. Was that all of them?
We're on a real different timeline now.
Hey, Cloud.
Oh, never mind. We're in the past here. What is going on? Who knows? Good point. I mean, the fact that he's not being shot full of bullets on the ground is a pretty big departure.
Here.
Thank you.
What the shit's going on up there? Some weird noise has been happening. Featured extra, this girl, not Betty. That's right, Betty's over by the jukebox in Sector 6. No, she's by the jukebox in Wall Market, I'm sorry. Whoa, 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 whoa. Martin Sheen's alive? And those were Jesse's gloves and headband, yeah.
Honey!
No, Zack was killed by a random soldier in the desert outside of Midgar.
Marlene! I'll come back.
So, what now?
In the original game, yeah. In the original, when the Nibelheim
Sephiroth.
experience happens 5 years before the start of the game,
As long as he's still out there.
Cloud and Zack are put in little test chambers in Nibelheim. In the
I
mansion,
thought you beat him.
Zack breaks out Cloud, they escape, but they're hunted down, and Zack is murdered by just a random soldier.
We will.
Count me in.
If it's to be a hunt, you could use a nose like mine.
I'm in too. Bastard wants to destroy the whole planet, doesn't he? An enemy of hers is an enemy of Avalanche.
Well, Cloud was also, like, completely screwed at that point, so he just kind of assumed a little bit of Zack's personality, but he still went by Cloud and not Zack. He did pretend he had Zack's job, though. He kind of swapped places with the guy who was sitting next to him. Yeah, it wasn't on purpose. Okay, here's for the most exciting moment. Right here. 1 million... I got him. Oh god, I could not even talk now.
Almost there, Cloud. We're almost there.
Are they... Okay, it's a memory? I don't know what's happening. It's the past! For a second I thought there were gonna be two clouds.
I miss it.
the steel sky.
I would be lost, drifting alone.
The change is that Zack didn't die at that point in the past, so he's either going to die later or show up in part 2 or another part.
And there you'd be, shining brightly, your smiling face to guide my way.
All things will be explained as weird timeline shit. I'm very excited to see where part 2 goes. Like, I really like that it wasn't just a remake.
Bloody and blue,
Nier Automata is one of, if not my favorite game of all time. Nier Automata made me cry like a baby at least twice.
when broken up.
I'm with Milkjug, like, I don't actually think this is terribly confusing. Like, I'm a little bit confused about that boss fight with a giant monster. Like, I don't know why that necessarily happened. But now that we know that the whispers are like a continuity correcting element of fate, sure, we don't understand why they exist or anything like that, but that doesn't matter. But it kind of lets the pieces fall into place.
Foolish and blind,
You want to play Kingdom Hearts 3? You gotta finish that game. I very much enjoyed everything about what we just experienced. Yeah, we don't have all the information yet. That's where I'm going. Oh, Death Stranding I also very much enjoyed. I like this more as a video game experience. I think what's important is at the end of this, like, we begin the fight against Destiny. Yeah, Zack and Aerith dated briefly. It's you guys from the other future? That's just like a theory at this point. We would need to have that confirmed, but the fact that one is a gun, one is a fist, and one is a sword, and we have, like, you know, Aerith... Sorry, not Aerith, we have Tifa, Cloud, and Barret, like, that lines up too nicely to be just a coincidence, but that's like a game or two away. We'll find out in, like, what, 1700 years? Yeah, Death Stranding is very polarizing. It either tastes like soap or it doesn't. You're going with 2024? 4 years from now we'll have part 2? That was my estimates on Monday when we're ending the stream, as I was saying it'll probably take 4 years. Alright, bye Crane Culture, see you later. At some point I do want to stream Nier Automata, because that's one of my favorite games to play and to experience. I think the storyline for that game is super moving, and I also think it feels incredibly good to play. Few games are as purely fun to have in my hand as Nier Automata. It turns out Corneo was not Mark Hamill. True Axiom, when he told us that, had some information from the internet that was not reputable. And I also believed it because it sounded like him. It was a reasonable assumption. But I'm gonna focus all the blame on True Axiom, that's what I'm gonna do. Sephi was going to destroy the worlds. I mean, the original game, it was a theory from back when the trailer happened with him in it, and it didn't hear anything updated, and he didn't deny it, so it's Mark Hamill's fault. That's what we'll go with. Yeah, in the original game, like, meteors stopped via Holy and the live stream, so, like, the world was never destroyed. Real question is, how much of the movie is canon in this Assumpted Worlds. Movie happens later, so none. I mean, later doesn't mean anything. We have continuity ghosts. This timeline's not canon because it hasn't happened yet. Galper says if you're gonna make a remake, you're not supposed to mess around with the timeline of the other game. See, that's why I think this is super cool, and I like it as much as I do. It's kind of like a lie they perpetuated. Even by putting remake in the name, they're selling you a lie. The demo has you redo a part of the game that's not changed at all. Like, the initial reactor bombing is beat for beat. That's the demo they put out. So it seems like it's the original game. The advertising is like, hey, it's a remake of the game. We're just gonna expand on some stuff so you can spend more time in Midgar. And I like that. I like that it was a lie they sold, and it turns out it's not just a remake, it's in fact something more. I'm a huge fan of when media does that kind of stuff. Yes, I was about to say, my thing that makes me, the comparison point is Rebuild of Evangelion, where the first movie is a straight-up remake. It goes beat for beat, it expands on a few things. And then the second movie changes a few things, and the third movie just, like, rams it into crazy gear. And you realize you're not watching a remake anymore, you're watching something different. I love that kind of thing. Because remakes to me are boring. Like, I really like Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 Remake because they're not beat-for-beat remakes. Like, they streamline the story, but they are ultimately, like, remakes. But this is so much more interesting than just being a remake. It's doing something new and different, because I've played the old game a million times. The old game still holds up. You could sit back and play the old game. It's available on every fucking console and phones, as far as I know. So why just make a remake? I like this better. Yeah, I'm hoping that Jesse is alive, but we'll have to wait like many years to find out. We still don't know what happened to Wedge. Like, last we heard with Wedge is he got pushed back by the Whispers and we heard glass break and he had a sad line of dialogue. So I'm worried about Wedge. They might make us wait until we go back to Midgar at the end of Disc 2? Yeah. There's multiple points you have that happen. Like, we could go back when we get the key. We could do the parachuting mission. Either one of those. Oh, 100% Comper. Like, changing Destiny being such a huge theme of this means that's 100% on the table now. Those are the same time? The parachuting mission happens... You can go back earlier than that. You can get the key as soon as you have access to the mining operation... Not mining operation, the excavation site at Bone Town. You can't really go to many places, but you could definitely go to the church and a couple of areas around there. How long did this game last? Took Tom 40 hours, took me 45 hours. Only get the key after Cloud leaves the party. Trying to remember if I got the key before or after that. It's around the same time. For the sake of not having an argument, close enough to the same time that it's not really much of a difference. You think they're gonna go for a happy effort because trolling a bunch of nerds like that would be so not worth the effort? Changing the game is trolling nerds. Like, people want this to be exactly the same, and we're already off the reservation now. You have to have the airship. Yes, yes, it is definitely post-airship. Honestly, like, I'm looking at the continuity ghosts as kind of like a snide backhand at the fans that didn't want anything to change. Changing the game to make people happy is fine. They're changing the game because they want to. I really don't think they're changing anything for anybody but themselves. Oh yeah, the hours on that are how many hours you've been in chat. What are we gonna play now? If you're talking about, like, in the very immediate future of when these credits are over, we'll probably hop onto the Switch and mess around with, like, Mario Maker 2's new content. I know Tom needs to visit my town and sell things, so we might do Animal Crossing for, like, 10 minutes. For long-term stuff, I'm open to suggestions. I was probably gonna do a poll. We have a couple of things we're currently playing that we need to, like, finish. But nothing that I'm as excited for as this. Like, I was so excited for this game that I was, like, not playing anything mixed with it. I was just straight up wanting to do this. Oh, you got an alternative solution for Animal Crossing? Alright, if you're all set, then we might just go straight into, Mario Maker 2. I figured you were probably gonna say to play Wizardry. Wizardry requires a little bit of setup on my part, because it is a full-screen experience. DOSBox does not play well with my capture, so I have to be a little bit prepared for that. You're never gonna play it, but you're glad you got a chance to watch it? Hey, I was happy to play it. Not to say we won't play Wizardry, I'm just saying probably not right now. That's true, you are supposed to help me make the party. I mean, now that we're done with this, Sunday's probably going to be a variety day stream, where we'll just play a whole bunch of stuff, and we could do some Wizardry on Sunday. I want to do a bunch of Wheel of streams on Sunday, check out a couple of things that have recently come out that I got keys for from developers, play Kingdom Hearts. I guess I could borrow Kingdom Hearts from you. We could play more Infinity, if people want to lose their goddamn minds. You have several copies of every Kingdom Hearts game. Joe added 2 new weird games to the wheel. Basically, I think Sunday will be a big ol' variety day, just to palate cleanse after playing nothing but Final Fantasy VII for the past several days. And in my personal time, I'm going to be replaying this game in Japanese, so I can get a couple of things I missed. Like the Bahamut summon. Yeah, Infinity was a weird experience. And all the hard mode only battle simulator missions, right? Oh, Mighty Odin, if you think I'm gonna skip the credits, you're crazy. I've never skipped credits when we finished a game. Hard mode is bullshit, it's too hard. I've heard it's really difficult, the hard mode encounters in the simulators. I'll probably mess around with them, but I'm not gonna, like, kill myself to try and beat them all. Until I eventually decide that I want to platinum the game, in which case, yes, I will kill myself trying to do them. But yeah, we'll do Mario Maker 2 after the credits. We'll probably also do a little bit of Mario Maker 2 on Sunday as well. Yeah, like I said, we have games that we're currently playing that I also want to keep going, like Neo 2. I would like to make a little bit more progress in. You just want normal plus mode? But yeah, Neo 2, Doom Eternal, where we have like 2 or 3 hours left in that game. You want to see how I do against the boss you got up to? You're like 100 hours ahead of me in that goddamn game. Fishy Pancake Lord, you did hear Mario Maker 2. The big update came out today, and I want to mess around with that a little bit. We'll probably do that for like an hour tonight, and then we'll do more of that on Sunday. Why are you not playing Dragon Quarter? What's Dragon Quarter? Man, still no reply from Jimmy. I don't know what's going on with that guy. You've been creating and playtesting since its launch? Are you making a whole world? Are you making 8 worlds? Are you making your own Mario game? You don't like Mario Maker that much anymore? But the new update just came out. It gave all the Koopa cousins, Koopa kids are in there now. So you got Iggy, Lemmy, Wendy, all of our favorites. You can make world maps with levels. You can make 8 world maps linked into one full game mode. Larry's your first boss. Good choice. I've always been a bit of a Lemmy person myself. It's the 5th Breath of Fire game. It fucking rules. I've never played it. All the levels are poorly made and creating is such a hassle in the sequel? I don't think it's a hassle to create levels. Are you playing... Like, when I make levels, I only ever make them in handheld mode with a stylus. Like you would have if you were doing it on the Wii U. Lemmy's gonna be your 3rd boss. And not all levels are poorly made, just the poorly made levels are poorly made. That's been a problem with Mario Maker 1 as well. Like, anything that has community-generated content will have largely bad content because most people are not willing to put in a lot of effort. You always have to look for the good stuff. Trophy are in Destiny's Crossroads. Gameplay recording resumed because you exited a block scene. Chapter selection has now been unlocked. Open the main menu and access system chapter selection to replay any chapter from the beginning, using your current characters, weapons, and materia. This is a great way to tackle uncompleted quests, find story elements you missed the first time through, and more thoroughly explore Midgar. Hard difficulty is now unlocked. It can be selected by going to chapter selection and playing one of the chapters. In this difficulty, items cannot be used, and only HP is restored at rest spots. However, certain manuscripts are only available in this difficulty setting. I don't like that items can't be used in hard mode because spells use mana and items restore mana. So you have a limited amount of healing per encounter, which is kind of a bummer. And also like a limited number of spell attacks you could do. A record of your adventure can be viewed from System Play Log in the main menu. The log contains information from battle records to story branches. Other new features, bonus experience points and AP. You will now earn twice as much experience and 3 times as much AP. A new combat simulator has become accessible from Hojo's lab. To test it out, select Chapter 17 from Chapter Selection. Skipping the bike minigame. The bike minigame can now be skipped from the boss menu. Yeah, no, you could just not do that part if you want. You're making an airship level that has cars like a train. Nice. You hate that minigame? I guess enough people hate it that they're like, even in playtesting, just make a skip button for that. Alright. The only thing I never finished was Report 18. Save my game. In new slot 2. You forgot the buttons are mapped horribly in that game? Oh, your Breath of Fire sequel? Alright, it took me 44 hours and 20 minutes. So it took me 4 additional hours compared to you, True-Axiom. Circles menu, triangles cancel, squares a time bomb. It's pandemonium! But usually you take it out of the game at that point. Once you realize you have a problem, yeah. Where's this chapter select button? I don't see it. It's supposed to be here? Oh, there it is. Literally right there. When replaying a chapter using chapter selection, quest and story data will be temporarily reset. You'll retain all acquired collectibles such as music discs and manuscripts. Completing a chapter will update your previous play data, but switching to a new one midway through will cause you to lose your current progress for that chapter. Very interesting. Alright, so it looks like manuscripts. Oh, it tells me where I'm missing music, huh? So I missed 2 tracks on chapter 14? Wait, did I only miss 2 songs? Never mind, I thought I missed more, but it looks like I'm only missing 2. And they're all in chapter 14. There's 8 fucking books to find in chapter 17. And I'm guessing all of the number 1s here are the hard mode books. Maybe a couple of extras in certain chapters. Can you try to get that materia you missed? Yes, the transform materia. That is in chapter... right here, Rough Waters. Yep. We're not going to do that right now, because that would take longer than an hour. We have to finish the entire chapter to do it. But I am super excited for this chapter select. Nier Automata does a similar thing, where they're just like, fuck it, you can just go to whatever part of the game you want to go to. Word! How's it going? Well, alright. Motorcycle Dude? What about Motorcycle Dude? Roach? Talk about Roach? Did you know South Park's been trying to get themselves removed from the air since the beginning? They've always wanted to push the limits. Alright. As always, when we finish the game, there's like a little talk where I talk about what I liked. I liked everything. I thought this was fantastic. I liked the battle system a lot. I really enjoyed the changes to the story and the fact that this is going to be a buck-wild experience going forward. Because again, I really like the rebuild of Evangelion movies because they're willing to just go nuts with the continuity and explore something different rather than just retreading old waters. And I'm very excited for the next game. I'm very excited. I cannot wait. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to. Quite a while. But maybe we'll get some DLC to tide us over between now and then.